Landmark case that could shake up the world of big tech.
The Justice Department, along with the 11 states, announced it is suing Google for antitrust violations, saying the company has an illegal monopoly on internet searches and advertising.
News Nation correspondent Tom Negevin live for us in New York City with more on the accusations and what this could mean for the internet giant. Tom.
Right you are, Rob. You know, the Justice Department accusing Google of creating an illegal monopoly, stopping short today of calling for the company to be broken up. But tonight, others are. In a 64-page complaint, the DOJ describes Google as a scrappy startup that went on to become a monopoly gatekeeper for the internet. Some experts have a problem right there.
One of the things that you need to know about antitrust law is it's centered around the notion of consumer harm. I've read all 64 pages of the complaint, and there's not one piece of consumer harm being cited.
Tonight, Google, in a lengthy blog post, calls this a deeply flawed lawsuit that would do nothing to help consumers. Observers note that 11 state attorneys general have signed on to the suit, not one from a blue state. And while some call this a purely political move by the Trump administration, listen to this. News Nation with Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren today on Capitol Hill.
Attorney General Barr has done nothing but play politics from his office, and he should not be the Attorney General. I've made it clear that these giant tech companies that are engaged in anti-competitive practices and monopolistic practices should be broken up.
Even Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen stopped short of that as he briefed reporters.
Google achieved some success in its early years, and no one begrudges that. But as the antitrust complaint filed today explains, it has maintained its monopoly power through exclusionary practices that are harmful to competition.
Missouri Republican Senator Josh Hawley, a vocal critic of big tech, saying in a statement, today's lawsuit is the most important antitrust case in a generation. Google and its fellow big tech monopolists exercise unprecedented power over the lives of ordinary Americans, controlling everything from the news we read to the security of our most personal information.
He may think that way, and I respect Senator Hawley's opinion.
But it's an opinion many legal observers do not share. While Washington says this lawsuit was carefully crafted, over a year in the making, some say the truth is closer to a political exercise 2 weeks from Election Day that's certain to lose in court.
This is a rushed effort by the Department of Justice, and I think that's why you see only a handful of attorney generals signed on, all of whom are Republican.
As of right now, 11 attorneys general are involved, but 7 more are considering getting involved. And if this lawsuit is a threat to Google's internet dominance, the company doesn't seem to think so, nor does Wall Street. Its stock ending the day up about 1.5%. Live in New York, Tom Negevin, News Nation.